So today I'm going to go over the very basics of establishing a reliable recall. And I've got two boys in here, my boy Dusty, who will make an appearance every now and then Roper, who's a little bit younger and is actually the dog I've been working with for the past 4 years to establish a very reliable recall, regardless of environment, stimulation, distractions, all that good stuff. First thing is, getting a reliable recall takes a lot of time, consistency, and positive attitude, really. You know, you have to make it fun. You're asking your dog to stop what he's doing, walk away from any distractions, and I mean anything. A favorite toy, food on the ground, another animal's poop. They love it, whatever it is. And then not just get their attention away from it, but then you've got to keep their attention as they come to you. And there's all these distractions, okay? So establishing a really strong foundation is absolutely critical. And so when I'm doing that, I'm going to start in the lowest stimulated environment I can find, which is generally the home. Okay, so I'm not going to do this when I've got kids running around or it's meal time or anything like that. I'm going to do it when it's just me and my dog, or in this case, dogs. And I'm going to set it up as something fun and enjoyable. Okay, so I'm not going to just say, hey, come. Because why would they come? You know, why would they want to come to see you when you're not inviting them? Okay, they can't read our mind. They can read our expression. They can read our emotional state, our energy, our body posture and position, but not our mind. So if we're in a very distracted mood, calling our dog to us, guess what? It means nothing to them. And there's no incentive. And why would they want to come into an environment where they may not be welcome? So generally I'll start with a couple of simple games. One, hide and go seek. It's phenomenal to teach your dog that coming to you when you call them is a lot of fun, okay? Now when you're playing hide and go seek with a dog, you're gonna keep it really simple. All right, you don't need to go hide in a closet or under, furniture or whatever. You literally just go around a corner and just call them to you and say, come on, let's go, come here, come find me. And then when they find you, treat them as if they've just solved a really great puzzle. Okay, and that way you're doing two things. One, you're encouraging coming when called, and name recognition. Okay, so if you have a rescue dog, you're teaching them a new name. Perhaps you've changed their name or they're not used to the name. Regardless, you're getting them used to coming to the name, and that coming to you is something really great. So what I'll generally start off with, as soon as I'm finished hide and go seek, and I'll play that, a few weeks. And again, you just hide somewhere real easy for them to find you. You want to set them up for success, okay? Because otherwise it's no fun. The dog will get really frustrated and disheartened, and they'll start tuning out you calling them. So if your kids are helping you out, which I fully encourage you to do, make sure they understand you're not playing hide and go seek, trying to hide from your sibling or your friend. You're trying to allow the dog to find you, okay? And you'll see the dog get so excited. It's so much fun watching them when they realize they found you, okay? So the next step in that is calling your dog just kind of randomly, not when there's a lot of distractions, but just because. Okay, you can use treats for this. Generally speaking, I like to be the reward. So this is not a time when I would use the treats, but you can, just make sure they're really small, like no bigger than a pencil eraser, the tip, and use something really good. But for me, I want to be the reward for my dog. I want the dog to come to me and that be the greatest thing. Then if I decide, okay, I'm going to give you a treat because you did so great, that's fine. That's separate, and you're not teaching the dog that coming to you means he gets a treat. Okay. Another thing I'm going to do is, because dogs are so easily distracted, I'm going to keep up a visual and audible stimulation. So I love clapping, okay? And when we bend over like this, we're simulating a play bow for a dog. So that means we're really inviting them to come engage with us. The clapping will get their attention, and because if you're clapping big or saying, come on, come on, come on, that encouragement, that movement keeps their focus on you. Okay, so I'm going to start with the dog in the same room as me, then I'll branch out to other ends of the room, or having the dog actually on the other side of the house from me. Okay, so we'll start with Roper. And Roper, come here. Come on, Roper. Roper, come here. Come here, come here, come here. Good boy. Good boy, Roper. Yes. Yes, there he is. Oh, you did so good. Good boy, Roper. Yes. And then Dusty made a surprise appearance, so we'll praise him also. Good boy, Dusty. Good boy. So, and you probably noticed it took a little bit of time for Roper to actually come to me, and that's okay. You know, I'm not doing this I want an immediate response. I want a solid response. Yes, you're a good boy, Dusty. Yes, you are. You're a good boy too, Roper. Yes, yes. But so the primary goal is just to get the dog to come to me, even if it takes a little bit. In this case, Roper was around the corner in my office, underneath my desk. I probably spilled something, and so he was checking it out. So, you know, it took a few times, but I kept it up, and he did come. And you saw the reward. And that would be a great place to start with your foundational reliable recall. Hope that helps. We'll see you next time. We're going to move it outside so you can see the next phase of a reliable recall. We'll do on leash and off leash. And I hope y'all have a great day. Thanks.